Joining me now is Stephanie Milligan. You are the Information Officer for the NCC.
Yes.
You are here to introduce a brand new app.
The Capital Tours app, yes. So we have it here on the iPad. Now this is the first of what's planned as a series of different apps, so there's hopefully going to be some for Confederation Boulevard around the downtown area, but this one concentrates on Parliament Hill. So it's a free app that can be downloaded on different app stores for iPhones, Androids, as well as different tablets.
Right, you mentioned the app is primarily designed for smartphones, right?
Yes, so
okay,
Blackberries as well.
Okay, so which is why it looks a little bit pixelated on the iPad, but still completely usable.
This is the general format for if it's on a smartphone, so this would be for an iPhone type display.
Right.
And then on the iPads, it just gets expanded. So a little bit pixelated, but still very usable on an iPad.
And it's actually barely noticeable, the pixelation. Okay, so what does it do?
It is set up as kind of a self-guided tour around different monuments on Parliament Hill. So it explains the historic significance of it, and there's different versions of it. So I'll open it up. This is the English version, but we do also have the French one. So you can pick your themes based on the history of the hill, people on the hill, essentials, or the family ones. And then you can also go by topics. So if there's something in particular that someone's interested in, they can pick those topics, and then it gives the different themes within it.
May I pick architecture?
Sure.
All right.
So the Library of Parliament is one of kind of the token architecture pieces on Parliament Hill, even though there is a lot.
That's neat.
And you can just pick the next point at the bottom, and it takes you to the next point. So it's GPS enabled, and you can kind of follow the GPS around Parliament Hill. And you can also pick your times for it. So if you wanted to do the history on the hill, and say you had 30 minutes, you would pick 30 minutes, and then it sets it up as the GPS enabled tour, kind of step by step, from stop to stop within 30 minutes.
And the most efficient route, I would suppose, too, right? One after the other. Neat.
So it goes up to, there's 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 90 minutes, or you can do all of them within each theme. And then there's also a lot of photos within it. So there's not just information, so let's go on the Peace Tower. So you get the main Peace Tower picture, but then you can also go to the extra pictures, and there's all these historic pictures within it that you can scroll through and see what the Peace Tower used to look like.
Oh, and it gives you a little information blurb as well.
Exactly.
You know, this app is great not only for tourists or people that have maybe never been to the city before, but
for locals as well.
I live in the capital, and I didn't know a lot of this information. Now, you said that the app is free.
Yes.
Where can I download it from?
You can download it from any different app store, or you can go onto the NCC's website at canadascapital.gc.ca. So we have it up here, but also we have roving interpreters in this uniform kind of throughout Confederation Boulevard in the summer months.
Okay.
And if you find them, they're pretty easy to find from 9 till 5, and you just ask for the QR codes, because we carry iPads with us, and we have QR codes on them that people can scan.
What's a QR code?
The quick reader codes. So it's those little squares, kind of pixel squares, that you just scan with your phone, and it'll download the app directly onto phones or iPads.
How nice is that? Why did the NCC want to offer this?
The NCC is kind of doing a mobile strategy this year, so since the information kiosk has moved, we've been sending people out onto the Confederation Boulevard to find visitors where they are. So instead of people coming to us, we're going to where everybody is with our iPads and with brochures, and this kind of cuts down on having to hand out brochures, because most people do have smartphones and they can just download the apps instead of carrying around a brochure with them.
It was a real pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks
too,
for
Sarah.
coming in and for telling us all about the app. The Capital Tour application is just the first one in a whole series of eventual applications from the NCC, so keep your eyes peeled. Again, the website canadascapital.gc.ca.